is Simba, and welcome back to Satisfactory. Last time we were working on a way to kind of merge all of our stuff together, and we ended up with this space. Now, I worked on this for quite a bit of time, but I gotta say, I didn't realize how sucked in I would be into it. So far it feels kind of nice to just be sucked into something. So don't take that wrong. Don't hear. I hope you did not hear that wrong. All right. Yeah. Yes. I understand there are other things that can suck too, but this is different. This is completely fine. This is not the male fantasy. It's not. We probably want to go more up than this, right? Because we still got the biofuel going up. Is there a floor above this? I don't think there is. Okay. There's not a floor above this. Then we probably want to make another staircase somewhere here. Like, what if we did something like... something like that. And then maybe that's how people make this spiral staircase thing. It just keeps going around and around like that. Okay, that makes sense to me. Yeah, and we want to keep these two locations open. It just looks kind of weird. So if we move up here, this is where the biomass is coming from. I want to somehow get like, because biomass is also necessary for like making parachutes and stuff. So that's yet another thing that I feel like we had to kind of keep all the way through, you know? So where's the storage that we're gonna probably put this through? Right now, right? All of the biofuel stuff. Actually, is there nothing left in there? I guess we don't need this thing anymore. That's kind of crazy when you think about it. There was so much biofuel in there. That truck station just ate it all. I hope our truck's doing okay. Okay, so there's 8,080 in that storage container. Perfect. So where are we going to output all of this? I guess that's the big deal, right? We have this location right next to the iron mine. I don't want it to extend further out right because we're going to basically take all of this location, including all the way over there, most likely because of the two iron nodes over there. So where does our garbage basically, after it's been recycled, where does it go? Oh my God, I can see the top of this building. I'm so high up. Look at me, guys. I'm high. Oh wait, not high. I'm high now. All right, cool. Good to know that I still have my peculiar genes to love falling, even in the builds that don't require me to fall. Hey Bruce, do you mind fucking off? Really? You refuse? Alright, well, I'm just gonna ignore you because you're not really a big threat to me right now. I hope they don't spawn in your builds. Like, that would really suck. But I guess that's the whole thing about having an open-faced build. I mean, this is truly my first ever, like, architectural faced build, if that makes any sense. So this is going up, right? This is the biomass, and this biomass is going up as well, so we need to make a conveyor floor hole. Okay, I'm getting to it, right? Okay, conveyor floor hole over here. It's in the weirdest location, right? So that's like what? Like right at the edge of the cross. So like right here, I think. Have a conveyor lift, if that's ever going to work. Let's grab this guy. Okay, did that work? I think that works. And then it's pushing out 1,500 per minute. That's 1,500 of these guys. Like the biomass couldn't be enough at that point. This place is gonna get stocked up full quite a bit, unless there's something in particular burning it, which is why I'm glad we have the truck station nearby. And I guess the truck stations that around here that are probably gonna need it as well. You might as well just, I don't know. I hope they have like a new power building that can take in stuff. Wait, does the coal generator? I'm just gonna check this real quick, right? Let me grab. Does the coal generator take biomass? I don't think it should. But like, if it did, holy crap, you know? Like even if it wasn't like that much, even if it was like half the production, or even like a quarter of the production that we would usually get off of the stuff like this, it would make the hugest difference, right? I just need a little. All right. Wait, did I already have some in my inventory? Okay, just double checking. Not crazy for thinking that. All right, up. Oh, what the heck? It's like right behind me. Something to get used to, I guess. All right. E. 197, insert fuel. It says no. Okay, just double checking. So I'm actually gonna also see if the biofuel from this area here, because it's gonna make a crap ton. Push that. Okay. Okay, it goes up. Yep, it's full up on stuff. That's what we want to see. So now we have this. We have these two different biomass masses here that are summing up together. We left here. What do we want to do with the biomass up here? We want to I think the only thing we can do with the biomass is basically just construct it into solid biofuel, or store it for later use, right? So I think this is like the end of the chain. Like this is the last part, right? Because otherwise we're just transporting it. Like we already have the organic data capsules handled. It's all gonna come up here. So I'm thinking of some sort of output station. It feels weird, but maybe we make a output station kind of aligned with this. So like, what if we do something like take one of this, take one of these, and then just have like a, I don't know, how weird does that look? If we had like a little, I guess that would be too large. If we had something like this, like a little depot that kind of like transitions, because I want the trains to be a little higher because of how these go. Like I'm thinking about like having the trains start from one of these higher planes. So this being high doesn't seem that bad to me, especially if we're gonna start doing some more vertical stuff with the iron stuff later. Like this whole thing might just be just for the tractor, and we might remove that later on, you know? So I think that would be in its best interest then, if we did something like up that high. You know what I'm saying? I think that's good. I think if we do something like a depot there, and then just work with how high it is now, and then have trains later that take care of the rest, that would be pretty pogged, you know? Because then we don't even have to worry about, because the thing is, right, solid biofuel is really helpful for biomass burners. We can stop the production of biofuel and have just the biomass sitting about, and then have that as like have the biomass is just like a way to make parachutes or whatever else we need. I guess only a Mark II amount's gonna be able to come up here anyway. We have alien protein. These aren't powered yet, so I'm not necessarily worried. Let these stack up. Instead of having all the stuff from here move up there, I could reroute it to be another output input over here, and then everything could be coming from one direction. Except this is gonna be depoted. I don't know. Maybe we'll just work with what we have, you know? It's all conveyor work in the end. I do want to keep some alien protein on me. I don't know why though. I just have this small itching feeling that they're gonna do something weird, like say alien protein is required for this one thing. Or the MAM. The MAM's like a really important thing too. But even after then, if we don't want it, right, we just place it back into the system, right? At least that's what I think it should work as. So yeah. I'm gonna do this. I'm going to have a conveyor floor hole next to this guy. And then I'm gonna have another conveyor floor hole next to this guy. I'm going to route these two guys over. Okay, this comes out at 10 per minute, so we don't need something crazy. I'm gonna route this guy up there, so I need, first of all, pull this guy down. Like that. Okay. So like something like right here. Okay, this is the reason why conveyor poles matter, by the way. Conveyor poles help you see where the right angles are. Something I neglected on my journeys through this game. So if I push this over here, then back up 2. No, calm down. We're getting to that point. All right, perfect. How bad would this be? Don't calm down, freak out. Freak out. That song is older than me. Okay, I'm gonna really hope that this works out. And it did. Okay. So that means the alien protein can actually move all the way up here. This is the weirdest hump I've ever made in but it's very nice. It's a nice hump, right? Very nice hump. So anyway, so now that we have that, that's all of our outputs leading to the same direction. Then we can depot them up here. I'm loving the lovely lathing hump. Has all the protein in it too, so you know it's not a fake one. I'm going to delete that joke from memory now. Anyway, okay, so we have all of our outputs here, and I have to actually memorize which one's which because I didn't mark them. I don't think I really needed to mark them anyway. Right, this is like the big biomass thing over here. So let's get a Mark III. Have that merge, go to just up this way, and then the same thing here. And since these are basically already complete, we just have to move these down here. And then the rest of this can be, okay, yeah. I like this already. You could even say that like one of these, like this specifically, is going to be used for one, but I feel like we should merge it first, just to save on resources and to save on like my mental energy whenever I eventually look at it again and go like, why did I do it this way? You know? So okay. So now we have both of these coming in at once. And then this is going to be where we have to figure out how much we actually care about. So 270 is the max on these belts. 270 split up to like how much production? Because I think the overflow is what's going to end up leading off to yeah, the overflow is what's going to end up leading off to what we use for parachutes and stuff. At least that's what I hope. I don't think we're going to be using as much stuff off of that. Where's my constructors? Like, what the heck am I doing? Okay, biomass leaves, biomass, solid biofuel. 120. So we're having 120 and an output of, I mean, I don't know if it's actually going to be like 1,500, all right? If this is actually 1,500 per minute coming out, then we're going to be golden for a long time. I mean, like, let's just put a ballpark answer, because like, I mean, if I put too much stress into it, it's not going to work out, right? So let's just say like we'll put like a total of like maybe just the width of this floors, like amount of constructors. Have it split off, overflow, and that overflow will be what's left. And yeah, that's enough room for the left, right? So that's like what, like five constructors? Yeah, that's fine. So then we have some smart splitters here. Smart splitters. We have 13 left, so gotta be careful, because we might need those smart splitters later for other things. And if we need more smart splitters, it means we need to go fight more enemies. That's not that bad. I thought it looked bad before, but it's fine. All right. Depoting. We have several industrial things that we need to start keeping storage of, keeping track of. We can do something like this. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. For the 4 things that we keep track of here. Let me actually make it a little more centered here. So here we have the me falling. That's number 1. Of course, we can't have a proper build session without me falling every 60 seconds. We have our our biomass, we have the biofuel, we have the organic matter, and we have the last thing, which is the solid biofuel. And I think after that, that's basically it. That's all we care about when it comes to this kind of stuff. Then we just worry about the power and get it all situated and handled, all that stuff. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. I don't like how that's clipping there, but I don't really know how to change it other than to like get another conveyor pole and do it again. So I guess that's what I'll do. Move that over here. And then move this over there. This is a bit spaghetti-like. It's not going to really affect anything, though. It looks bad. I know it looks bad, but it's not, doesn't look that bad. I believe, with how I've set it up, it's probably going to need one more, unfortunately, but that's okay. I don't want to have to push these things back. Would it be totally bad if I had to do that? Well, now it would. So, with that fully settled, we just need to wall it off. Okay, so roofing. Roofing probably takes just concrete, right? Just concrete? Roofing? I guess it's an architecture thing? Okay. Roof. Okay, so I think I need to be up to get this right. So let me, where's the logistics? Is it organization? Yeah. That's floodlight tower. Where's the lookout tower? Okay, lookout tower. That's what I want to look at. Okay, I'm gonna move to here. Gonna try to get roofing from the top, because I was trying to do it while it was on the floor, and I think that might have been an issue. Okay, so it's a 1 meter tile. I want it to go like this. Like a 1 meter. What do we do for corners? Do you just not do corners? Okay. Okay, I'm thinking something like this. And then something like this. Okay. And then now that we have that, I want the roof flats, right? And then these are supposed to like... Oh, whoops. Okay. Does that look okay? Like, would this fit? Or am I like... Should I have... I probably shouldn't have put the 1 meter on. Maybe I should have just done the flats. This is what I'm talking about, like stuff like that. Maybe it's just flats, and that's all. Also, is this the color that I want them to show up as? This is not terrible. I don't know what other color I'd want it to go as. Maybe like a white roof. I don't even really know what roofs kind of look like. I guess like a brownish color, so I guess this isn't completely off point. Okay, let me go here. Roof flat, fix it roof. Go to customizer, fix it roof. Colors. Give me maybe my custom swatch. I don't know how. I don't know if that's how they want it to work. Maybe I have to put it down first. So this is the roof flat. Like this. This feels weird, like it shouldn't look like this. Yeah, like, take a look. It doesn't look right. I wish there was like some sort of like auto orientation with these roofs. I bet the black is supposed to be pointing outward, right? Okay. Whatever I do, make sure the black points outward. Something like that. Okay. Not sure if that's right either. How is this? I mean, like, how does that look from the side over here? Like, is that right? Does that look okay? I think that does. I think this is right. I don't think the other way looks right. Like, let's see what it looks like the other way. Yeah, that doesn't look right to me. That looks the most right. I don't know what to do for the corners, though. Like, these here, I have no idea. But as for, like, the bar edges and stuff like that, no, these, like, for this has to be this way. Or at least this far. I mean... could be worse, right? Like, here is fine. This is fine because like the two corners themselves merge up. Can you like do this? And then that will allow it to merge up, right? Okay. Do I have enough to see what's... Do I have enough to make an awesome shop? Okay. I want to see something. Architecture is where we got it from. Fix-it roof corners. Huh. That'll probably help, huh? To have roof corners. What else comes with this? I mean, new research has shown that roof aesthetics reduce pioneer efficiency, solve your productivity issues today with these versatile roof corner pieces. So I guess that's like a level 1 roof. 8x4. Okay, well, in that case, do we just leave it cornerless? Well, that still doesn't solve the problem of like what happens here. Do I just like do that and then like, is this okay? This kind of looks cool, like this little pattern here. But then there's like a little, there's this thing which I don't like. So maybe it's the other way. Like maybe it's more like that. Then there's a ridge there that doesn't work. Okay. Have this. I don't understand roofs. I'm sorry. It's just like what is this supposed to be? Does it even look good from underground? Okay, so let's just... I believe the answer is however you want it to. Yeah, at that rate, yeah. At this rate, if I'm on this for like the next like 60 minutes trying to figure out how roofs are supposed to work, I guess it doesn't really matter at that point. I do want the black ends poking outward, and because it feels like it's most flat at that section, I'm just hoping it doesn't look too terrible. And even if it does look too terrible, it's the roof. I don't know how many people are going to be looking at the roof of my build. All right, so we have our roofing done. So let me get rid of this foundation here that I was trying to use to figure out what the heck roofs do, because turns out they don't have rhyme or reason, and thinking about it in that way just creates a microcosm in your brain. We do have the depot here. Let me see if I can just fall down. I don't have a jetpack or anything, but I have enough health. Does this look weird? I could make it look better. And in fact, a train will make it look even better than that. So I'm just gonna be okay with it. I think the rest is just power, right? We just want to basically bring the power upward as we go along. It looks unsupported at the moment. It's very unsupported, but the moment trains come in, I'll add pillars, because I want to know what it would look like with the trains involved and stuff, which is the reason why right after this, I'm gonna go see how to get the plastic. Do we have the fuel generators and stuff available? Let me see, just making sure. No, just kidding. No fuel generators. No fuel generators. That was a false alarm. False alarm, guys. Sorry. Anyway, I want... These are all Mark 3s, but how many do these guys takes Mark 2s worth? So, I mean, it doesn't really matter, but I'd rather keep to how much it can actually get. Okay. Technically speaking. Then these are all Mark 1 belts. Note to self, don't get in front of these guys. And we want the largest belt for this guy. But generally speaking, right, with this involved and the conveyor's all done, we just need to power, right? So if we draw all of these up to power, we have these roofs here, which, I mean, Lord have mercy. It looks awful, but it'll do. I think the next time I'm just literally just going to just put them all in one location except for the edges. I think that's how I'm gonna do it next time. Just have everything basically. What the heck? Why is it leaned up so forward like that? Anyway, well, you live with your mistakes. Just gonna basically have it to where all of the all of the roofing is just facing one solid direction. Don't care about concaveness or anything like that, because they don't certainly care about it right now, unless it's like at a 1 meter incline or something. Are roofs misshapen like that in real life? Because they really do. They really like to harbor stuff towards what real life sort of gives you, you know? So if that's the case, where it's like, oh, like roofs aren't actually perfectly flat. Well, you know what I mean? Like perfectly flat as in like a couple feet off. Then I'll shed my disdain for that experience. So now that we have all this connected, these are the only things that are powered up here. So I'm thinking, well, I don't know where this actual power gauge is. This isn't powered down here either. So that means that we have to pull this guy up as well. Pull this over here. Maybe. Pull this over here. And then back there. So then now I just need to figure out where this power is coming from. This needs to be upgraded into a double line, I think. This Mark 1 needs to be upgraded to a Mark 2. Oh God, why'd that look so different? Oh no, this is the double outlet. I just need to bring this double outlet up from the outside and then connect it from the outside. I will make this not a floating building in a second, all right? This is fine, all right? You see that little like sand dune down there? That's what this whole building is based off of. That is the foundation. That is how this works, all right? No need to worry about a single thing. So then we have this over here, and power will just travel from there, all right? Perfect. And then we just have this travel across. Seems good. And then have this also travel across. Okay, all right, great. Everything should be powered the moment I basically make it work from the outside. Okay. Need a power line that goes up to here. Okay. Oh, that does not look that good from out here. But I can't do anything about it, so I won't. All right. Honestly, you know what do you know what would make this better for me instead of having to travel up that ramp, putting a ramp down here? Modern solutions, am I right? Anyway, there we go. I just love how it's just a door to a wall. Technically speaking, we could put a hypertube that leads directly to the top just for our convenience, but that's for another day. Okay, are these all powered? Yes. But I'm seeing more alien protein stuff come through, which is always good. Oh, it's playing the confirmation music. Like, oh, things are moving now. Solid biofuels coming through now too, which is always nice. The thing is, the moment that this biomass is packed up inside its container, we don't have to move it until it needs to be moved, you know? And then once that's there, well, to be fair, honestly, this whole thing can be moved in by one. You could do that, like lickety split real quick, instead of having to disenchant all of that. I say disenchant just now. I'm addicted to Hearthstone. All right, and then we have a wall. I actually want a specific type of wall. I don't know if I want the 3 or the 2. I basically want it to be where there's a wall here for all 4 of these. 2, 3, 4. And I think it's just 3 meats. You did indeed say disenchant. Okay, well. Like I said, addicted. Too addicted. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that should be fine. I think if it needs to be moved, I'll move it. But because that's literally future proofing. Ooh, nice, solid biofuels coming in nice. I'm just worried about halts in production. Like, this isn't powered because of the stinger. That's fine. So what's causing the halt? I mean, it's not even like a okay, I'll just remove the conveyors, honestly. I will remove the conveyors and reattach them until I see movement. Oh, and what do you know? Movement. I don't know what was on there, but it didn't work out. Sometimes all you need is a little bit of a kick in the system. Okay, is this gonna be fine then? It's a very fragile system because it does require me to be good with what I put in here. But it's like we have things called like engineering tools. Just don't be dumb with it and you should be fine. Which, of course, there's always a chance for failure, but this is fine. This is satisfactory. It's not like the end of the world or something. Is there anything else left in my inventory? No. All right, cool. So basically all these parts should just be shifted in. Honestly, well, that's the thing. Even if I make it faster, it's not going to be any faster to like create stuff. But hopefully what should happen is even if you aren't making it as much alien protein and stuff, yeah, it'll just basically garner enough and it'll push upward. And then, you know, once we kill that spider, we're gonna get the stinger stuff, and then we can update that in the MAM, and then we can start up the stinger research thing, or the stinger biomass stuff. Should be completely fine. I'm getting addicted to looking at my own like good work, which is, yeah, it is good work. It's not bad for once. It's not completely bad. It's an acceptable building that's like what, like 5 rooms tall. It's something I can post for once. It's completely empty on all these floors though, but it's for good reason. I was looking for the next floor down. Anyway. So I need to find where the rest of my stuff is, and then I can knock off the tick mark on this, because that's basically all we need to do for this. Let me edit this little to-do list. We have officially automated our DNA packets. First things first, let's get the coal. Let's give the coal its boost here to 270. The one that's getting overdrawn. Give it 1. And then put in the number 270. And then just max it out. And we should be getting like maybe 30 or so per minute. There we go. You should start stuttering basically. And that's how this guy's gonna start gaining some more traction. So that handles this tick mark. Or get overclock battery for coal. There it is. Concrete miners for industrial beams. Oh right, we're gonna do that too. But I want to get the manufacturer done for the heavy modular frames, because that's next on the list of like stuff we have to do. Heavy modular frames. Manufacturer. Oh wait, we're out of cable. That's fine, because I have cable right next to me somewhere. Here. It's just this whole reason why I have this cable line here is just for me to be able to grab off of. It's like It's like mukbangs, but for cable. Watch me grab this cable. That should be a short that I make. Just me just chomping down on cable. Oh man. All right. This should be fine. I don't know how much. I know this thing takes like a lot of power, but it should be fine in our system. Especially since we just overclocked our coal production. How good are we on that? Okay. We're still producing less than capacity, which is a benefit, huge benefit. And the thing is, like, we just need to get 4 boxes here. 8. I need steel pipes. It's also a joke. They did update the lighting in this game. Like, the lighting in this game has gotten a whole lot better. I don't know if anyone's noticed that. I've noticed. Whoever worked on the lighting, you're doing great. Doing good work. It was probably because of the rain update, but still. I need... Okay, actually just need to get up there. Is there a ladder? Yeah. Perfect. All right. Oh, what? Okay, whatever. I'll just have it like that. Notice that none of this is on foundations, so it'll probably make my life easier if I put it on foundations. Even though it's completely temporary. Just to make my life a slightly easier. Okay. So then I want this to make... So there's an alternate automated speed wiring thing that I could do for this, which doesn't sound really good to me. Crystal oscillators, I want to have that, like, basically... I want to automate crystal oscillators when it's ready. Beacons, I don't care about. Computers, I think that's probably something that we have to worry about later, because I think modular engines or adaptive control units need computers. So we're gonna have a lot of these manufacturers, man. This is not gonna be a one-time thing. I just really want to get to alternative fluid transport so I can get to... I want to get to fuel power so where I don't feel as shitty about using this kind of stuff. So, modular frames, 200 per minute. Holy crap, 200 screws per minute. Make me rethink my entire game plan now. That's the thing, though. Even if I did do something like that, I would need to split it down there and then pull it up as a conveyor if I wanted to do, like, the transfer of screws. See what I mean? Like, if everything was in trains, this would be a lot easier. Because then all I'd have to do is, like, okay, just add, like, another car and it'll hold screws. And then if we need more screws, we'll make a new screw factory somewhere or something. But anyways, I know I have the plastic. Right, you need plastic. How much plastic do you need? Oh, you don't need any plastic. Why did I think you needed plastic? There's probably something else that needed plastic. Encased industrial beams. We have that. We're gonna make that over here. We're going more up. We don't need to worry about this lower plane. And then the steel pipes, we can literally just siphon off of what's already here. I think what we want to do then is basically just focus on our attempts on getting the concrete up, right? Basically get the concrete up as far as we can. There's also the fact that how do I say this? Our conveyors right now aren't looking the best. It may perhaps be time to think about some cleaning up of these options.
You are so lucky that you found this most valuable artifact.
It's up there and I don't want it. Yes, I've assimilated the slide jump into my repertoire. All right, let go. We're fine. Okay.